back of the net. Goaltending, as we know, could be the difference here.
Another terrific night of hockey here. Stamkos will step into the draw for the Lightning. Zetterberg's there for the Red Wings. Has it back deep. Propelled to Strawman. Tampa Bay's in possession now as they move up the wing. Takes a shot. Taken over again. Moves up the wing. Into the end of attack. Atawampus to the corner by Henrik Zetterberg. Tampa Bay's controlling the play in their own end. Solid work there by Green. Cleared back along and out of harm's way. Decides to head for the corner. Blocked that one. All a part of generating an offense. Little pass off from the goal. Back near the blue line to DeKaiser. Give that goalie credit for another. Able to attack now. And he is shooting. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Pressure now. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Ripper! The Red Wings control the play in their own end. DeKaiser's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. And he steps across the line. Pressing on with it up the wing. From the outside. Angled in by DeKaiser. Tampa Bay's looking to head man up the wing. Flexed out that pad and got it. And another save. Mark him down for one more. He does his best to get out of the way, but he can't get out of the way now. We're throwing it down to Ray Ferraro.
The Red Wings are among the league's most aggressive teams. One thing they always have to be careful of is at times they can lose their discipline and take a whole pile of penalties. Now, they've got good special teams, but you can't keep taxing your penalty killers so much.
Okay, Ray, keep listening down there. Right near the line, can he keep it going? Backhander to the net. That hit somebody. The Wings carrying on in their own end. Good defensive play, hand to eye and center ice. Into the attacking end. Offensive possession here. Oh, what a terrific save in close.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape, makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Quick work on the faceoff. Gets that one on across. That one blocked. Tampa Bay's finding its way to center ice. Gathered in by Callahan. Detroit's setting things up in their own end. Enormous collision.
We saw him coming just at the last minute. He's able to spin off, but that's a big hit.
Gets in. What'll he do? What a hit. Pitching it to Athanasiou. To Eriksson. Retreats into the defensive zone. Now it's directed to Yurko. Snapped off a wrist shot. Gloved. And he holds on.
Oh, guys, man, he's looking for play of the day material on this, but it wasn't that difficult to glove stop.
A little under 5 minutes remaining in the period. Both teams have tried hard, but only the goalies have been successful. Nothing. The Red Wings move toward the neutral zone. Nicely into the zone. Oh, and he's hammered. Pitching this one to Nemesnikov. Great job to slip on by. Snapping a pass to Larkin. Puts one on. It's brought on, and here's an opposite corner dump of the puck. Tampa Bay's got possession in the defensive zone. Moving it to Nemesnikov. Smart recovery by Nicholas Kronwall. Passing one off now to Athanasiou. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Just wide. loose. Strong defensive play by Nielsen. Shot. He scores.
You always have to know where the puck is on the ice. Be ready, and he one-timed it in.
Bishop's not going to stop that one, Edzo. It's delivered so perfectly just inside the post.
Detroit's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Tampa Bay's prevailed again on the faceoff of the neutral zone. Moved along and in. Nice fake. Shakes him loose. Chopped at by Cronwall. Good job. He rubbed him right out.
He got plastered on the boards there. That's a stop sign right there.
And that's 1 period. Still 2 more to go. Detroit's connected once, and that's the only goal. And we turn to the shots on goal in the first. 6 for the Red Wings and 5 for the Lightning. The Red Wings have a 1-goal lead. This is the one that did it for them as the teams are in the locker rooms and we're about to sell some. One period down, another period beckons here. What did you think of the first?
Tampa Bay's team is still in this game, Doc. They're down by 1 goal, but easily could be a lot more. You hear the term now, puck management. They did not manage the puck at all in that first period.
Just chopping it away. Puck is thrown to Kucherov. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there. Detroit's got it off the draw at center. Gains the zone. And possession now on the pickup by Steven Stamkos. A giveaway. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Picked up by Vanek. Looking from the blue line. What a shot, but a great answer with the glove. Gathered up again by Hedman. Good standing poke check by Thomas Vanek. Pass attempt to Strawman. Lugged ahead from the defensive zone. Nicely into the zone. Speared along by Green. Tampa Bay's on the move, hoping to wheel it up the wing. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Terrific save, terrific opportunity.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Howard's able to make the stop here on a very difficult scoring chance.
They win it. Scorches one. Oh, what a stop. Slid to Smith. The Wings have it between the blue lines. With a shot. And another one that's in his glove.
Bishop's made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save, and he makes it look really easy.
A little under 7 minutes off the clock here in the second. Detroit's up in this game, 1-0. Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Save! Detroit's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Puck loose, good defensive play. Up the wing, still with possession and with hope. Slides it to the point to Nielsen. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Pass off the woodwork to Nielsen. Collected by Brown. Directing that one to Nemesnikov. Blue line control. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Fires a shot. The Red Wings in their own end in possession as they travel. That one shot over half the length of the ice all the way down there, and it becomes an icing.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
The Red Wings with a face-off win. Good quick poke check there. Not a free puck now. Pressed to the glass. Knocked right off the stick. Directed on. That shot came from just 6 inches.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Cranks a shot. Got in the way of that one, too. Trying to go to Callahan. Chopped by Ryan Callahan. To Johnson. Terrific determination by Smith. Taken on by Garrison. Terrific save off the redirect. Detroit's carrying it in their own zone. Chip to Larkin. Scooped up by Suster. Tampa Bay's up the wing, controlling play now. Jabbed away by DeKaiser. Carried toward the neutral zone. In the defensive zone, making headway. Onside. A shot. Guarded the goal again. Back in his defensive end to get it. Looking for a better lane. Laid on to Zetterberg. It's off his pad. Bounced off the boards to Drew in. Looking to Killorn. Flings it, and it's driven away. The Wings carrying it in their own end. Good pass up that wing. Fires. Just wide with the shot. A penalty coming up, but it's a delayed call. Howard's at the bench. Extra man over the boards. One team is going to be short from this. Let's see what the call is. Nesterov's got a minor penalty here for interference. Broken stick, rotten luck. And that is the end of the second period of this game. One more to go, and who knows, maybe more action beyond that. Looking at the shots on goal through 2 periods here, a lucky 13 for the Red Wings and 11 for Tampa Bay. 40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. What are your thoughts so far?
Tampa Bay's had very little time of possession, Doc. They've been outplayed in that category big time, but they're still in this game. One shot, and they're right in it.
Carryover penalty time, so the penalty kill will continue on a fresh sheet of ice. Great work with the pad. And at an angle to Cronwall. Loose puck due to the play by Filppula. Snaps a wrist shot. Great glove save, but it's loose. And the loose puck gathered in by Filppula. And he won't avoid something for doing that. Grabbed, the 2 centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. Went to the backhand, and a good save in the goal crease. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. Pitching it to Callahan. Thrown in. Good work with the stick. Detroit's in their own end, lugging it along. Tampa Bay survived it. Back even. That's the way to make them pay.
You see a hit in that area of the ice, it gets everybody's attention.
Shoots it on. Turned away. On to Nesterov. And now it's directed to Callahan. Gets in. What'll he do? Taken on by Boyle. Puck loose. Good defensive play. Continues on back a little further. Taken toward the neutral zone. Tampa Bay's in possession as they move up the wing. Didn't get through. Gathered up by Filppula. Takes it behind his own cage. He's kept it in. Keeps the pressure on. Taken over now by Filppula. Jabbed away by Green. And the loose puck captured by Garrison. Shoots wide. Picked up by the defense. Tries to clear and clear. Pitching this one to Filppula. The other end, and that means icing.
Bishop's just got a piece of this scoring chance. That was a dangerous attempt.
A little over 7 minutes off the clock in the third. The Red Wings ahead 1-0. Tie-up and help from the winger. Possession now on the pickup by Nicholas Kronwall. Puck still on his stick as he moves out of his own end. That play's offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff. Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Taken away. Snapping a pass to Smith. Moving it to Yurko. Tampa Bay's carrying it in the defensive zone. Passing one off now to Drouin. Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Smith. Pointed to Strawman. Wonderful stop.
A missed opportunity from this close in. They needed that. Usually when you see shoving and pushing after a whistle, it leads up to something bigger. And I mean a lot bigger.
Beat him on that one. Shoots. Detroit's in their own end, and they've got it. A questionable move at this point, shooting it down for an icing, but they've done it. The Wings with a clean win on the draw. That's a solid play, and he keeps the attack going with this. Huge stop by Howard. Propelled to Ott. And the loose puck regathered by Stamkos. What a move! The Red Wings move to center ice. The refs caught something, a delayed call here. A backhand shot, not on the net.
Well, a goal right there would have put this game away.
Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net. Clearly an interference call, not allowing the player to get involved into the play.
Detroit's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Nice face-off work. Moves behind the net. Napped by Vanning. Lets it go. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Turned right away with the poke check by Henrik Zetterberg. Back near the blue line. Gonged away. The Wings recoiling back in their own end. Puck is thrown to Zetterberg. One into another.
You want to be into a game, hit or be hit.
Zetterberg's clearly in some anguish here. He's working his way back to the bench, but he's hurt.
Nice standing poke check by Kronwall. Lets it go. Great save, point blank.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Good poke check by Hedman. Takes a shot. That puck's still alive, but a great glove save. That puck's loose, deflected away by Thomas Vanning. Tampa Bay's on the move up the boards. It's a point hammer shot. This is extra time. Gotta clear it, and he jarred that one loose. Lets it go. Broke it up well with the poke check. And possession once again by Vanek. He's in on an onside play. Lets it go. Holds in the corner. Tampa Bay's in their own end and in control of Killorn. Pushing it on along the boards. That one's flopped in. They'll try to dump and chase and go get it.
At this point in the game, you cannot afford to make any mistakes. That puck's got to get in deep.
Looking for options up the wing. Puts one on. Skilled play by Nicholas Cronwall.
A dozen seconds still to play. Only 9 left. Looking for options. In behind the net with it. Looking for room. Up the half wall. Slides it to Vanek. Tries to clear. And the game is over.
Terrific outing. This contest is over. A narrow loss. What was the key?
Seemed like they got away from their game plan in the latter half of this hockey game.
A fun game for us. We hope it was for you. That's our show. More games to come. If they match this one, they will be special. So long for now. Greetings, everyone, with Ray Ferraro downstairs and Eddie Olczyk upstairs. I'm Mike Emery. Tonight we have two teams from the Eastern Conference for you. It's a contest between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Detroit Red Wings. What do you think we should know about this one, Eddie?
Well, we have two teams that are intense, Doc, and they don't like each other very much, so stay tuned. I expect some fireworks here tonight.
And we are underway. This should be emotional and fierce and energy charged. Let's see. Pitching it to Komarov. Toronto's got possession in neutral ice. Pressing on with it up the wing. Mrazek's able to handle this one. Right there, but can he get it out of harm's way? To Komarov. Broke that play up at center. The Leafs with possession up the wing. Takes it up near the boards. Chip, good save there. Shot. That shot came from nowhere.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Ray's always got something on his mind. Let's hear from him now.
You're not going to get too many jokes, Doc, from these coaches. Both of them are so serious about what they do. Even in talking to them before the game, their answers are short, they're crisp, and they want to get down to the puck drop.
Thanks very much, Ray.
Side's the better of attacking, and so he'll just drop back. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. That one blocked. He's held up there. Skate kick out of the scrum. The Maple Leafs control the play along the boards. Puck loose. Strong defensive play by Nielsen. Poke checked away by Smith. Out to the half wall. Still no shot. Gonged away. Pressure now. Looking for room. Up the half wall.
If they play like this, the Maple Leafs are either going to score or draw a penalty.
Detroit's leaving its own end. Gains the blue line. Great take. Dangerous area. Right near the goal stripe in the corner to Athanasiou. Moves behind the net. Pass cut. Heads to the front. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Cranks a shot. And another good blocker save. Two sticks together, they cancel. That's a terrific solid hit. Great body check there. Goes back deep for it. Continuing now along the boards. Puck settled down by Vanek. Good quick pass straight up to Martin. On to Brown. Seeks the corner. Taken toward the neutral zone. The Red Wings through the neutral zone lug the puck. That's a good solid poke check. Pitch back into the corner. And possession snapped up by Hunway. Toronto's moving the puck in the defensive zone. And play stopped because of an offside.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go with the puck. Guys, this is an excellent shot, but the goaltender makes an excellent pad save.
A bit over 5 minutes to go in the first. Still nothing on the score sheet yet. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. And possession once again by Green. The puck taken hold up by Zetterberg. Detroit's in control of the puck up the wing. Knocks it away with the stick. Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide. Wrist shot. Big time save. Big time shooter. Detroit's quick on the draw. Great save.
That's a prime scoring area. What a save.
Wow, what force in that one.
Oh, he had nowhere to go on that play.
Puck is thrown to Nylander. Nicely into the zone. And that one turned aside. The Leafs move toward the neutral zone. Toronto's continuing on up the wing. Shot. Terrific point-blank save.
Last minute of play
Inside the final minute of play. Up the wing, moving along. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Detroit's got that one. Now what? He's in on an onside play. Just wide. The stick broke on the shot. We have one period in the books. Don't know about you, but I've got a lot of ink left here. Few entries, no goals on that scorecard. Let's take a look at the shots on goal in that first period of play. 6 for the Maple Leafs and 5 for the Red Wings. The Wings are being held in this game by their goaltender. It would be decisively against them without him. Here's an example of his work as we go to break. We are in the early stages of this game, about to begin the second period. Your thoughts on the first?
Both goaltenders, Doc, were very good in that first period. Let's go inside the locker room. Let's go inside the coach's office. What might he be telling his players? First off, they got to hit the net with the opportunities they get, and they have to get more people to the front of the net.
Pass attempt to Komarov. He got his glove on that one. Give that goalie credit for another. Moving it to Smith. Pitching this one to Athanasiou. Turned a shot on net. Toronto's in control of the puck in their own end. Good standing poke check by Nicholas Kronwall. Possession taken over by Smith. Looking to Yurko. Propelled to Ott. Karam pass to Smith. Out of their own end, making progress here. Pass cut, strong play. Loose puck, solid defensive play there. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
The Maple Leafs win it. Lets it go. That hit somebody. Onside. And that's an offside. Detroit's prevailed again on the faceoff in the neutral zone. Shoots. Missed. But they'll have to drop back as this has been cleared out by Gardner. Oh, good work on the hit. Corralled by Van Riemsdyk. Up the wing skating with it now. On a free puck now. Gathered in by Bozak. Goes to the backhand. Wonderful save. Pass off the woodwork to Gardner. Can he generate something from there? Shooting. Blocked that one. Waits with it. Tremendous pressure. Out of the blue line. Poked away. Looking for options. Down to Bozak. Great pressure. The Red Wings carrying on through the neutral zone. Good poke check by Brown. Snapping a pass to Polak. Moved along and in. And he's all alone. He scores! We've got a score in the game other than 0-0 now.
had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
Enzo, this has got to be a great shot because from my angle, there doesn't look like a lot of net. Even with the goaltender down, he seems to have most of it covered.
The Leafs have been overwhelming, and finally the reward. They lead 1-0. Detroit's got another face-off win. Outletted to Nyquist. Puck's loose off the enemy this time. Shoots. Nice work by Smith. Good job with the stick. Into the end of attack. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Good work with the stick. Takes it and looks. Solid neutralized poke check. Slid to Martin. Got that in the trapper.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove and he took it away.
The Red Wings wheel it up the wing. Pointed to Nielsen. Laid on to Athanasiou. Gathered up again by Eriksson. Detroit's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Directing that one to Athanasiou. Chip to Nielsen. Can he generate something? Around through the corner right now. On to Nielsen. Now frustrating on that pass. It came back over the blue line and the coach noticed. That's a free puck thanks to the play by Brown. Nicely into the zone. Can't get by. Turned it over. The second period has been played, and that's the fun part. We now look forward to the third. Shots on goal can be deceptive. You decide whether they are in this game or not. 12 for Toronto and 6 for Detroit. The Maple Leafs have a 1-goal lead. This is the one that did it for them as the teams are in the locker rooms and we're about to sell some. We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
Detroit's down after the first 40 minutes of play. Couple of positives. One, they're only down by a goal. Second, time of possession has been in their favor, but at some point they have to convert some of those chances.
Wrist one. Robbery there.
Oh, the goalie was screened on that shot. You got to rely on your positioning to make that save.
Gets in. What'll he do? Snaps a shot. Save. Solid defensive position there. Nylander's caught a stick up high, and the referee's arm is up. Smith's got a minor penalty. He'll sit 2 minutes for high sticking. Toronto's getting their first chance of the game on the power play. The Maple Leafs win it. Into the corner with that pass to Bozak. Gets that pass behind the net. Good solid defensive play there. The Red Wings have control of the puck in their own end. Chipped off the boards and ahead. He won't avoid something for doing that. We have a little under 3 minutes play. Toronto's up in this game 1-0. Detroit's in possession as they move up the wing. And the loose puck brought in by Bozak. Up the wing still with possession. Brings a shot above the net. Wonderful chance.
That's a prime area to score goals. He was there, but just did not execute.
Pass to the shooting position. Stared him down and made the save.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Detroit's gotten back even. Penalty kill. Great job of keeping that from going out. Pitch to Bozak. Dominance right now. Can he clear? Detroit's got it in their own end, hoping for center.
To Ott. Gains the zone. Carried right up the middle of the ice. Nice poke check by DeKaiser.
Detroit's looking to head man up the wing. One-timer. No luck.
Skill play by Smith. Gardner's carrying it through center. And this play is whistled down.
Oh, he'll pay for that.
The Wings got that face-off win. Now what? Passing one off now to Nielsen. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Just a backhand.
Big pad save. Let's go, a wrister. Got a piece of it with the glove. Terrific determination
By Smith.
Pressure mounting here. Skates out with it. Great poke of the stick. Looks for room on the half boards. Pulls his way along. Got to clear it. Oh, that's more than your normal rub out.
That's going to take the intensity of this game to another level.
The Maple Leafs have it up the wing. Gains the zone. Puck grabbed, they're ready to go. He scores! A little under 9 minutes remaining here in the third. Toronto's advantage in this game has just been enhanced. It's a pair of goals. Propelled to Smith.
Assisted by number 22.
He knifed it away.
11 seconds.
Right near the line, can he keep it going? Gets a little drop off from the goalie here. Taken behind by Henrik Zetterberg. Poke checked away by Hunwick.
Great shooting lane. Score! And it's a one-goal game.
You always have to know where the puck is on the ice. Be ready, and he one-timed it in.
The Red Wings are now back to within one with the scoring of that goal. And there's plenty of time for one more goal in the third. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Score! My goal, then yours. The Leafs are now up by 2. They're going to face an onslaught here near the end of the game, and they know it. We are in the third period, but they have a 2-goal lead. Slid to Green. And in flight over the line. Strong play, good reach. He's pinned and held at the boards. And angled to Green. And he is shooting. Back near the blue line to Green. And a save. Toronto's in possession in their own end. Gets across, looks over his options. Possession once again by Brown. Big drive. Didn't get through. The Wings continue to probe up the wing. Slides it to the point to Riley. Carried through center ice by Thomas Vanek. Laid on to Tatar. He scores!
especially in the offensive zone. If you want to isolate a defender, you got to get people moving over to the puck carrier to give him more options. That's exactly what happened on this play.
The Leafs with a center ice face-off win. We are in the final minute of what has been a tremendous hockey game. Keeps it going behind the goalie. Bounced off the boards to Bozak.
The Red Wings in their own end controlling the play. Looking to headman up the wing. Puck is picked up by Van Riemsdyk.
Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Looks ahead to start something. Keeps it going back behind the net.
Terrific save with a pad.
Puck loose now picked up. To Nielsen. No luck getting through. Puck loose. Mishandled thanks to the roadblock. Outstanding save made off a terrific chance. And that's the horn. That's the hockey game. The game is ended. Toronto's come up big in this one, I think. I mean, the score was close. They overwhelmed the opposition in shots.
Sometimes you got to tip your helmet to the opposing goaltender. They continued to fire pucks at him.
Wake him on a Wednesday with a rosary and incense. Thirsty Thursday, I think away my demons. On Friday, Saturday.
Hi, everybody. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emery. Tonight, we bring you a matchup between two great teams. Our game between Detroit and the Dallas Stars.
We have begun yet another game between these two teams who have quite a past. Let's see what the present's like.
With play stopped, it's Ray Ferraro time.
Doc, there's been some changes over the last 10 years that maybe go under the radar, but have really changed the way the game's been played. Shifts used to be a minute long. Now 30 to 40 seconds is absolute max because the game is played at such high energy and maximum effort that you can't go any longer.
Blockered away.
Detroit's in their own end and controlling the play.
Good standing poke check.
Oh, wonderful play. The Stars look to make a difference up the wing. Got it in his own end.
to Zetterberg. Into the end of attack.
Puck loose, couldn't get through.
Good quick poke check there. Gaining space, maybe time. Missed.
Jamie Benz carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice.
Gathered in by Jason Spezza. To Roussel. Pitching it to Larkin. To DeKaiser.
Fantastic shutdown.
And the loose puck brought in by Hamhuis. Good work with the stick.
Passing one off now to Ritchie. Great shooting position. No!
And he powdered that. That one-timer just missed wide.
With a drive. Shot into the pad. Possession seized. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
Terrific stop.
They score!
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
That sure is a miscue, Edzo, isn't it? The scorer's in front of the net. The defenseman's covering the blue line.
That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play, and it shows on the shot clock as well.
The Stars with a center ice face-off win.
On it comes to Yuri Hudler, son of a hockey coach in the Czech Republic.
Time of the goal.
Propelled to Cromwell.
And now it's directed to Aiken. Puts one on. Just over the crossbar.
Gathered in by Smith.
Detroit's got it in their own end, driving toward the neutral zone.
Poke checked away by Oduya.
Puck grab, what's next?
Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Oduya. Tied up on the boards.
Two sticks together, they cancel. Moves it to the corner. Gets behind the net. Does he have anybody in front?
Marches on a cross.
Decides to get himself a little more room. Puck free, roadblock by Eakin. Pitching this one to Yurko. Gathered up again
By Nicholas Cronwall.
in the defensive zone. Puck still on his stick. Laid on to Athanasiou. Puck is thrown to Smith. Nicely into the zone. Good intercept.
Dallas's team play has forced another turnover in this tight game. Korpikoski's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Slides it to the point to Yurko. Score! And this one is tied.
Zetterberg's stick was in a ready position to accept that puck and put it in as a one-timer.
Whoa, it looks like his trapper's got a hole in it there, Edzo. He gets beat low to the glove side.
Under 4 minutes left to go in the period.
And so it is 1-1. Puck loose, denied by the defense. He gains the zone. Shooting wide of the net. Oh, close call there.
What a scoring opportunity. He had 6 foot of net to look at. He missed every bit of it.
Knocked it away with the stick.
1 second.
Went to the backhand. Not on goal. That puck went loose off the enemy. Good hand to eye. And the reach of the stick. Pass attempt to Roussel. The clock has bled down to the last minute.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Detroit's in their own end, lugging it along. Knocked right off the stick. Detroit's seeing the end of this period coming. Do they have time to start something and to finish it? Tries to get it on net. And a save. The first period is over, and both teams struck, but only one time.
Game highlights, post-game analysis, player interviews, and blogs on our team website. New content is added daily.
Zetterberg's goal, shown again here, has knotted this game up. It came late in the period. Maybe more in store next period. Intermission is next. This game is tied. We've just begun the second period. Slid to Sagan. Wanting to generate something up the wing. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. It's gotten behind the net. Pointed to De Keyser.
Give that goalie credit for another.
Snapping a pass to Ben. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Whistle blown, play stopped. The referee will hand out a penalty. De Keyser's going to the box, and the call is tripping. The Stars go on the power play for the first time. Detroit's got a defensive zone win. He knocked that one away.
2 minutes, 52 seconds.
Pass cut, loose puck. There was no getting through. Shoots, waffle boarded. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Corralled by Green. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Ritchie's headed to the penalty box, a minor for tripping.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
Every face-off important, especially when there's more room per man out there. Nice face-off work. Good job with the stick. Puck gathered in by Ham.
52 seconds.
Possession once again by Smith. Moving it to Nielsen.
Back and forth they go between the points. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance.
Dallas leaves the defensive zone. Decides to go back and see if his goalie's got any better ideas. And he dumps it in. The Wings in their own end controlling play now. Moving it on up the wing. Tip to the net. He scores! A pair of goals by the same team.
If you really think about it, at some point the puck's got to get through the middle of the ice, the area in between the two face-off dots. If you get there, you're going to get rewarded.
Under 5 minutes gone. Detroit's lead is 1, and it's a fresh lead. The Wings have killed their penalty. Now they're on the man advantage. Offensive possession here. That pass in the corner.
48 seconds.
They should have done better on that pass. Now everybody has to go back to center ice and get ready again. Up the wing still with possession. That play went offside. The Stars win the draw. What's next? Directing that one to Ritchie. Good defensive play, hand to eye and center ice. Trying to go to Cronwall. In their own end, moving it now. Maintaining possession up the wing. He is shut right off.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Looking to Ritchie. It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty, and the arm of the referee is up. Detroit's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking. The Stars' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Good face-off win. The Wings in their own end setting things up. Pitching it to Ott. Gets that one on across. Good quick poke check there. The Stars have moved to the neutral zone. Poke checked away by DeKaiser. Gets in and he'll look over his options. The puck is fielded now by Eriksson. Back in the defensive zone. Klingberg's tripped up. That should be a penalty. And we get a penalty. Referee to the table, a player to the box. The Red Wings have been handed a minor penalty for tripping. The Stars get a two-man advantage. It's not a long one, but it might be enough. Dallas gets it off the draw. Broke it right up. On to Roussel. Hammered. Still no shot. That puck's loose. He couldn't get through the roadblock. Great pressure. Waits with it. They're all over them here. The Wings shifting gears back in their own end. Skates it behind the net. Detroit's finding its way to center ice. Gets in, looks over his options here. The Stars looking to head man up the wing. Loose puck knocked away by Roussel. To Sagan. Nice work by Roussel. That shot hit a man. The Red Wings have killed off a long penalty. This ought to inspire them to go the other way. Behind the net. Detroit's in control of the puck in their own end. Keeps it going behind the goalie. Into the corner with that pass to Eves. Smart recovery by Nielsen. Gains the zone. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Detroit sent to the box for 2 minutes. It's tripping. There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening? And possession has changed. Brilliant move on that pass. Can't get by, turned it over. Into the attacking end. Punched away. Lets it go. And he missed the net.
I don't see too many guys getting away a block.
A magnificent pad save. And he holds on.
Howard's able to make the stop here on a very difficult scoring chance.
Just a little over 4 minutes to be skated in the second. Detroit's recently broken the tie. Their lead is 1. Lugged ahead from the defensive zone. Passing one off now to Glendening. Great job with the neutral ice interception.
Eves should try to do a little less in the offensive zone there.
Detroit's waiting back in their own end. Good poke check by DeKaiser. Dallas could not take advantage of that power play. The puck is free, now taken up by Ott. Puck picked up here. Shot not too strong, pad stop. Denied by the defense, puck loose. And now it's directed to Ritchie. Nice move to shake on through. The cursed goals are the ones in the first minute and the last. Will we see one here? Jabbed away by Smith. Pitching this one to Ritchie. Two periods have been played. They've worked pretty hard at it, and they get a well-deserved rest. Third period coming up shortly. Looking at the shots on goal through 2 periods here. 8 for Dallas and 6 for Detroit. Detroit's goal came on this play. There's at least one locker room that's happy at the end of this period. We'll be right back. Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first two, and so will Edzo.
Dallas is in a real nail-biter here, Doc. They're down on the scoreboard, but I'm sure their coaching staff is concerned about their time of possession. They have not had the puck a lot in this game.
Good shooting place. Ahead on that left wing to Sagan. Puck loose, couldn't get through. Dallas in possession, moving it up the wing. Carried to the corner by Tyler Sagan. Chip to Jamie Benn. Up the wing, moving along. A shot. Missed on the shot. We're going to get a penalty. It's a delayed call. The Stars get a minor for interference.
You cannot stop his progress in this particular play. You have to allow him the ability to be able to move up the ice. Interference.
Detroit's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. The Stars with a clean win on the draw. Dallas looking to wheel it up the wing. He's in! That is the best! Could be trouble near the line. Detroit's in control of the puck in neutral ice. Still has control up the wing. Take it to the slot. Propelled to Jordy Benn. They battle on up the wing. Still time on this power play, but not much. Puck is thrown to Larkin. It's an onside play. Dallas gets their man back. We're at full strength. Superb defensive play by Hamhuis. Back near the blue line to Larkin. Tipped. He scores! That's 3 unanswered goals.
So far up here, Doc, I'm not sure if that puck got deflected. Let's go down to Ray and see what he saw at ice level.
Not only was the puck deflected, Edzo, it's through traffic as well. You're going to see on the replay that the goaltender's fighting the traffic. He's got to get into position for it. Right when he thinks he's got the puck at him, the puck changes directions. He just can't catch up.
Good work with the stick. He knocked it on. Pass attempt to Ben.
25 seconds.
Gets in. What'll he do? That's the end. Good work by Kronwall. Snapping a pass to Zetterberg. Jabbed away by Jason Spezza. Laid on to Sagan. And in flight over the line. Possession seized. Terrific glove save, but it's loose. Terrific determination by Eves. Moving it to Zetterberg. Puck free, ricocheted off a defender. The Red Wings have it up the wing. Backhander to the net. Missed. Dallas leaves its own end. Gains the zone. Flexed out that pad and got it. The Red Wings in their own end have control of the puck. And he steps across the line. Turned right away with the poke check by Eves. To Larkin. Slides it to the point to DeKaiser. Smart recovery by Eves. Puck controlled by Green. The Red Wings carrying it in their own end. Looking for options up the wing. Puck loose, now picked up. Passed in the corner to Athanasiou. 2 immovable objects against another one. The boards.
Well, that's got to hurt. That is a solid hit. Athanasiou's hurt here. He's just going to go back to the bench. He's in some kind of pain.
Puck loose. Good defensive play. Oh, he had a great chance to shoot there, and he did, but it was answered by the glove.
His injury was apparent as soon as you saw this hit. Huge collision, bone-rattling check.
They win the draw. Let's see if it pays off. Outstanding save by Howard.
Howard's position was key on that outstanding stop.
And a good save in the goal crease. Directing that one to Roussel. Gains the blue line. Terrific interception. Carried from the defensive zone toward center. And possession established on the pickup by Hamhuis. Oh, and it's a penalty coming. The Red Wings up the wing, lug the puck. Howard's at the bench. Delayed penalty continues. Drilled. Oh, what a chance there denied. The pad flexed out. Last minute to go in the third. Good grab again.
Point to Cronwall. 49 left. Oh, throws it to Smith.
Terrific pad save. Oh, that was a great chance. Hamhuis will skate to the penalty box and sit for 2 minutes. The call is slashing.
They moved the puck around beautifully on the power play. Just nothing to show for it.
You got it, Eddie. Let's watch to see if you're a prophet here.
We're still waiting to see our first power play goal after all of these penalties.
Yes, for sure, Eddie, but maybe they'll get new life on this one. Let's see. Speared along. Oh, he put it in his own net. It counts against him.
Howard's not able to make this stop. Once it hits his defender, it ping-pongs around and ends up in the net behind him.
The Stars have struck back, only trailing by a single goal, and we're in the dramatic third period.
They've won the faceoff. Trying to go to Aiken. Waits from the corner. Poke checked away by Zetterberg. To Nielsen. Gets in. What'll he do? Breakaway chance. Huge stop by Niemi. Shoots one. Dallas in their own end lugs that along. Looking to Jamie Benn. The horn sounds. The game is over. The Stars find themselves on the losing side in this game, despite their special teams being not bad.
A couple of short-handed goals and still come up a little bit short.
The Red Wings raise their sticks to salute the fans from center ice. A wonderful hockey tradition.
Terrific contest. Two teams gave their very best. See you next time.
So pay no mind below. Your summer days are gone while you were busy sleeping. You know you best believe it. Don't try to hide away. You can't deny your fate. Somebody's gonna get it. Somebody's gonna get it. It's only just begun. You can say you run. It's 6 and 1/2 dozen. You'll never see it coming. You gotta take it on. Only lose control. Somebody's gonna get it. Somebody's gonna get it. Somebody's gonna get it. Somebody's gonna get it. So pay no mind below. Your summer days are gone while you were busy sleeping. You know you best believe it. Don't try to hide away. You can't deny your fate. Somebody's gonna get it. Somebody's gonna get it. Somebody's gonna get it. This world it turns on such a jagged line. The troubles spin on a wicked dime. It's just a matter of time.
Hi, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich here. The matchup tonight is a strong one. Two teams from the Eastern Conference. Eddie, as we get ready for this, what's on your mind?
Two teams that have two well-crafted game plans, but once the puck drops, anything can happen, Doc, as we've seen in the past. I believe the key to this game is who stays.
Get it.
everyone, with Eddie Olczyk alongside and Ray Ferraro down at the ice. This is Mike Emery. These are two teams from the East. Our game is between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Detroit Red Wings. But before we get started here, the thoughts of Eddie Olczyk.
I've been looking forward to this one for a while, Doc. Both of these teams have the ability to put the puck in the back of the net. Goaltending, as we know, could be the difference here.
Terrific action lies ahead. Kadri's the face-off man for Toronto. Zetterberg's there for the Red Wings. Two teams with a bombastic past, and now a present that looms ahead. Should be emotional here tonight. Puck is thrown to Komarov. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Kadri. Big hit there. These two teams have that reputation. I'll bet some more are coming. Heads on behind.
What a hit.
Whoa, pick yourself up after that one. That is a big hit.
Moving it to Nylander. Flings it, and another strong save. With play stopped, it's Ray Ferraro time.
Toronto's among the league's most aggressive teams. When they play, trainers on both teams have to be sharp. You get guys banged up in a hurry.
Okay, Ray, thank you. Quick work on the faceoff. Turned away. Thinking attack here. Shoots one.
Stared him down and made the save.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Looking to Komarov. Propelled to Kadri. Detroit's carrying on in the defensive zone. Gets in and he'll look over his options. The refs caught something, a delayed call here. The Leafs are guilty of a minor penalty.
You got to play with controlled emotion. You can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have the puck.
Detroit's opportunity on the power play is their first of this game. Let's see how they do. Defensive zone win.
2 minutes for interference.
Gains the blue line. At the point, big shot! Looking for some help back in his own end. The Maple Leafs ready in attack back in the defensive zone. Shutout positioning by Zetterberg. Blocked with the pad. Detroit's in their own end, moving the puck. To Tatar. Lets it go. Didn't get through. Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Hunwick. Oh, what a move. The Leafs with a big penalty kill. We're back at full strength. Good standing poke check. Can make a play from the corner. Carried from the defensive zone toward center. Snapped up the middle to Smith. Gathered up again by Nicholas Kronwall. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Detroit's in possession as they travel in the defensive zone. Skated up the middle. Great job on a cut pass. Has that point pass as well. Penalty coming up, but it's a delayed call. Toronto's getting a minor penalty here for interference.
Clearly an interference call, not allowing the player to get involved into the play.
Detroit's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Beat him on that one.
Roman Polak, 2 minutes for interference. Time of
Squibbed over to Zetterberg.
5 seconds.
Loose puck, solid defensive play there. Good save there. Directing that one to Hunwick. Nicely into the zone. The Red Wings in their own end have control of the puck. And he steps across the line. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Corralled it again. Poke checked away by Komarov. Perfect pass. Gathered in by Henrik Zetterberg. He'll continue up the wing. They score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
The goaltender looked pretty surprised here, Enzo. Good delivery of the puck, beats him on the low stick side.
Nyquist's come up strong here for his team, ending a scoreless game.
There was a feeling out process until that first goal of the game.
Detroit's prevailed again on the face-off in the neutral zone. Passing one off now to Athanasiou. Lets it go. Just wide. Riley's slashed. Ooh, that's going to be a penalty. Detroit's minor penalty is for slashing. There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number one.
Penalty to number 72.
The Wings with a clean win on the draw.
2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 47 seconds.
Onside. Chooses the corner for this. The Red Wings lug the puck in their own end. Oh, and what a tremendous job of keeping the puck alive. Front of the net. Shoots. Oh, what a stop.
Look at the reaction of the shooter. He cannot believe it.
Puts one on. He got his pad on it.
It's only a matter of time for the Maple Leafs.
Looks for room. Pulls his way along. Detroit's penalty kill comes through. Now we're back even. Skates out with it. Down to the corner. Up the half wall. Looking for options. Throws it in front. Oh, and what a spectacular save. Pass attempt to Athanasiou. Gains the zone. A shot. Great save, point blank. The Maple Leafs looking to head man up the wing. One into another.
Well, we thought he was going to escape there. He got knocked on his backside pretty solidly.
Oh, an error on that pass. Good chance here. The clock has bled down to the last minute. And he lets it go. Picked up in the attacking zone. Speared along by Komarov. Around to the corner. Fires! Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Point-blank shot. Wide of the net. And the period comes to an end. Woo! We all need a rest now.
Now's your chance to play clean. Join us in our arena as the first sports and entertainment facility in the entire country to use 100% renewable energy. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the Play Clean recycling bins located throughout the arena. Thank you for joining us in a campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
Eddie, we're about to enter the second period here. What did you think of the opening period of our game?
Toronto's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
Middle period has just begun. Detroit's in their own end and controlling the play. He's in on an onside play. Loose puck did not go very well there. Through the corner now. It's gotten behind the net. Sets up Shaw. They've got it. And he's held up against the boards. Pitching this one to Komarov. The Wings continue to probe up the wing. Good quick poke check there. Pushing it on in the defensive zone. Lugged ahead from the defensive zone. Now it's directed to Nylander. Into the end of attack. Shot on. Oh, a save there. Snapping a pass to Zetterberg. Back in his defensive end to get it. Pitching it to Van Riemsdyk. And he steps in. Trying to go to Zetterberg. The pass fails, and the puck goes skittering out to center. Puck is thrown to Gardner. Gets in, looks over his options here. Laid on. They score! And they've tied the game up. The Leafs have gotten this back into a tie, and there's loads of time left. We're only in the second period. Toronto's got it off the draw at center. Keeps it going up the wing. Around through the corner right now. Puck grab, they're ready to go. Got his pad on that one. Oh, and he's hammered.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Wow, what force in that one.
That's going to take the intensity of this game to another level.
Nice stand-up poke check there. And he gains the zone. Great take, dangerous area. Toronto's finding its way to center ice. Gets across, looks over his options. Taken behind by Brown. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Continues in their own end. Slid to Athanasiou. On to Yurko. Knocked it away with the stick. Chip. That shot came from right in front.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Shoots. Score!
You could see and feel the defense. You got to tip your helmet to the offensive players for that shift. They really had it coming.
Just over 6 minutes to go here in the second. Detroit's lead is 1, and it's a fresh lead. Toronto's got another face-off win. Gets in. What'll he do? Oh, checked away by Cronwall. He banks the pass ahead. He'd given a pass. Gathered in by Bozak. The Leafs have it up the wing. Back on his stick. Jabbed away by Nicholas Cronwall. Nice work by Smith. Knocked right off the stick. It's cleared back, and this forces a recoil. And the pickup. The Maple Leafs lug that along through center ice. Gets in. What'll he do? Fires. Got his glove on it. That one is knifed down. Moving it to Tatar. It's on his stick. What a brilliant long pass that was. Cranks a shot. Off a body.
1 minute left in the second period.
The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. Good chance. Denied. Shooting. Oh, a close call there.
He was trying to be a little bit too fine there. That's why he missed the net.
Puck loose. Couldn't get through. 40 minutes have been played in this contest, and everyone gets a break, but just for a moment. Third period coming up.
Waiter service and free team merchandise. Your time is now to reserve your seat in one of our extravagant luxury boxes. See our website for details.
Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first two, and so will Edzo.
Toronto's a bounce away from getting right back in this game. One area of concern has been their time of possession. They have not had the puck a lot in this game.
Outstanding stop.
Oh, that was a reactionary save.
Anderson's going to have to be sharp if they keep giving up man advantage breaks. Another good stop.
Toronto's got a face-off win. Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Kadri. Riley's tripped, and a penalty should be coming.
One team is going to be short from this. Let's see what the call is. The Red Wings suffer a tripping call. The Maple Leafs power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Looking to Eriksson. Propelled to Nielsen. Detroit's looking to headman up the wing. Keeps it going behind the goalie.
Turned right away with the poke check by Gardner.
Terrific save with a pad.
The boards are there to be used, and he does it with that pass.
Directing that one to Nielsen.
Good shooting place.
Gardner's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. Wrist shot. Score! And this one is tied.
It's not how hard you shoot it, but it's the release that counts, and he snaps it home.
Howard's trying to cover the bottom of the net, but the puck beats him anyway.
A little under 3 minutes have passed, third period. Detroit's lead has now been canceled, but still time remaining in the third.
Nice pass right up the gut.
The Leafs lug the puck in the defensive zone. Moved along and in. Not through. Passing one off now to Athanasiou. Detroit's lugging it up the wing. Shoots it on. Got in the way of that one. Pass attempt to Brown. Terrific challenge. Outstanding save.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Got it right back. Oh, he got in the way of that one. It's blocked. Nicely into the zone. Shoots one. Waffle boarded. Possession seized by Smith. Puck loose now picked up. Oh, he scores! A pair of goals by the same team.
Detroit's made a mess out of that defensive zone coverage. Too many turnovers and way too much room in the defensive zone.
The Maple Leafs have broken the tie here in the third period. What will they do next? How will they start to play this game? Aggressive? Passive? Toronto's collected another victory on the faceoff. Fine move to get by. Terrific determination by Komarov. Laid on. Wonderful stop.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Moving along in their own end. Pitching this one to Nyquist. That puck came free. Could have been handled better. Good work with the stick. Shot down the ice, and it's an icing. And let's hear again from Ray.
Riley's laid the body on all over the place tonight. He's been like a one-man wrecking crew.
Okay, Ray, let's see how it goes for him here. Just over 9 minutes to go in the third. We had a tie game until just moments ago. It's a one-goal contest. Toronto's prevailed on another faceoff. To Tatar. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Off target. We're going to get a penalty. It's a delayed call. The battle continues. He can't get free. Terrific hand-eye. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Oh, what a chance. What a save.
Look at how active the goaltender is, looking around the screen to try to make the stop.
The Maple Leafs get 2 minutes up on the penalty clock for interference. Detroit's to the power play again. And they have rung in one already. Let's see if they get another.
13 minutes, 2 seconds.
Decides to skate it back toward his own end. Now it's directed to Pollock.
Good poke check by Green. Has it in his own end.
Detroit's carrying on up the wing. Thinking maybe his goalie's got a better idea. Closer to him now.
Oh, how can they miss that pass? Moves behind the net. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Toronto's penalty. Great save in close.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
They won it. Now what can they do? Bozak's got this one between the blue lines. He's in. Huge stop by Howard. Shoots off his glove. Has it picked up. Looks from the corner. Outstanding play. Punched away. Skilled play by Van Riemsdyk.
Snapping a pass to Larkin. Pitching it to Athanasiou.
And he hatchets one. That hit somebody. Close game, final minute, no one leaving, more action. Looking for a better lane.
Incredible save. 48 to go.
Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Anderson's able to make the stop here on a very difficult scoring chance.
An enormous defensive face-off win. Goes to the backhand. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. That pass along the boards. That shot hit a man. What a save, considering the shooter that's usually in.
Toronto setting things up in the defensive zone.
It's an onside play. Picks it up in his own end. Gains the zone. Right near the line. Good intercept. What a move on that one with the stick. A backhand shot. Just missed the net with that one. The horn sounds, the game is over. The Wings fall to defeat. What did you think?
I thought their compete level was high. I thought their effort was high, but they just weren't able to execute and find a way to win this game.